So the first type of itinerant retailers we have studied, that is peddlers and hawkers. The second one is market traders. Market traders are the small retailers who open their shops at different places on fixed days or dates, such as every Saturday or alternative Saturdays and so on. These traders may be dealing in one particular line of merchandise, say fabrics or ready-made garments, toys or crockery, or alternatively they may be general merchants. They are mainly catering to a lower income group of customers and deal in low priced customer items of daily use. So market traders means that they means some type of shop like they are having, but every day they will not open. Okay, on particular days they will open. So there will be like once in a week or twice in a week, like that. This will be opening, and other day the shop will be available on some other place. Okay, 2-3 places. They like one shop they will have in Haria, one in maybe in Bhopnan, one will be in Chowni. Different places they will have shop, but they will open it different days. Okay. And there will be fixed days. I mean, it will be also in front of the shop. It will be written that when the shop will be open. Okay, or we can understand that this will be available there. So they are mostly dealing with some low value type of products, and such type of people are there. That is about the market traders. The next category is called as the street traders or payment vendors. Street traders are the small retailers who are commonly found at places where a huge floating population gathers. For example, near railway stations and bus stands, and sell consumer items of common use, such as stationery items, eatables, ready-made garments, newspapers and magazines. They are different from market traders in the sense that they do not change their places of business so frequently. So these type of, you might have seen that it like in railway station or bus stop and all, when you go, then you can find that there are some like some plastic and all they will spread, and on that some slippers, and in the market you can find that some are selling slippers, isn't it? So slippers are sold on the, they are just spreading this one plastic paper sheet or like that, and in or if any like what to say, any kind of okay. So such kind of on the road and all, they are at the side of the road they make this one, and they are most of the time means regularly they are present there. Okay, so the same place they will be there. Or if you go to the market there, in the market there are like vegetable sellers are there. So they don't have as a shop and all, it is not there. They are spreading some things, and they are this area is for them. They are in the market. If you go, then you will find that there are some particular location is there for allotted for one particular person. Actually, as so far as a shop and all, it is not there. But they are spreading the things and arranging it and keeping there. And evening they will take back up the things and take it somewhere. So such a way it is arranged. So they are known as the street traders or payment traders. Payment means the area for the people like pedestrians, people those who are walking and all, on that for that they are arranged. Okay. Then next category is called as cheap jacks. Cheap jacks are the petty retailers who have independent shops of a temporary nature in a business locality. They keep on changing their business from one locality to another depending upon the potentiality of the area. However, the change of place is not as frequent as in the case of hawkers or market traders. They deal in consumer items as well as services such as repair of watches, shoes, buckets, etc. Okay. So they are like a cheap jacks means that some kind of like a small like a box like shops and all are there. You know, so they are some small shops are there. So they are there in one particular location, and they will be there for a few days like that. Okay, so many not very rare means very rarely regularly they are not moving from one place to another, but in one particular locality they will be there. And very big shop and all not there, very small shop will be there. They are like this pan dukan and all those Or also you can see like this snacks, like some things in railway station near the bus stand. You can see like one type of stand there, one stand is there, and on that they keep like one thing, and in that is some like a chana and all that type of things there. Chana and all that. This one mumfali, like those type of things they are spreading and mixing many things together, and they are selling. What do you call it? Whatever. Okay. So okay, whatever. Okay, no. So these are the people. Means as a common, we have to understand that these people, they don't have a big showroom or bigger shop is not there. They have whatever is there. There very small one are there, and they can shift their shop from one place to another. Sometimes it may not be very fast, very regularly they may not be changing, but anytime they can change their shop from their place to another. So that is the speciality of itinerant retailers. And the next is about the fixed shop retailers. You can see most of the other people, they have a fixed building or a particular place is there for their shop. Fixed shop retailers. This type of this is the most common type of retailers in the marketplace, as is evident from the name. These are retail shops who maintain permanent establishment to sell their merchandise. They therefore do not move from place to place to serve their customers. Some of the other characteristics of such traders are: compared with the itinerant traders, normally they have greater resources and operate on a regularly large scale. However, they are different size groups of fixed shop retailers, varying from very small to very large. So they have the first feature of this type of shopkeepers are there. As the name indicates, they have a fixed shop. Okay, there will be a showroom or there will be a building or room will be there, and the name of the shop and all is displayed there. So particular shop will be there, and it will be closed and opened regularly, and every day they will open the shop in the same place. Okay, in the market you can find that there are so many shops, and all of them are of this type of categories. Retail shops are there. Okay, so they have a fixed showroom, one particular building, and in that they are operating. And comparing with the itinerary traders, they have more than a large number of items will be there, like products they have there. Means like normally, like in our area and all the people, they are making like front they have their shop, and behind they will be having a go down, and sometimes they will have on the top of that they will have their own house itself. So such a way it is arranged, like a 2-story building will be there, and on the front the shop will be there, behind normally the go down and all, and some are having like a front shop, and behind that their own home and all is there. So such a way it will be arranged, and the shop can be closed, and there is no need of taking and packing the things and going, because every day the shops will be opening, or it will be like a shutter and all will be there, so they will be closing and opening, and accordingly the business will be going on. So such type of this ones. And their size may be according to the type of product. There may be like a small type of shops will be there. Some shops are like you can say like this Grahika and all is there, or such type of little bigger, or we can say like V-Mart, or this type of India One showroom is there, or such kind of little bigger size. And even there are like malls and all are there, so big in size. So depending on so from small shop to the big shops, so all these will be there. So according to the products that they are dealing, they will have a different size of showrooms will be there. And these retailers may be dealing in different products, including customer, durable as well as non-durables. So they will be dealing, mostly they will be dealing with a different kind of items. Okay, so like a grocery showroom will be there, a grocery shop will be there. In that they will be having different type of products are there, And like a clothes shops also, they will have like gents items will be there, ladies will be there, or kids will be there, and winter clothes will be there, summer or whatever may be the seasons. Accordingly, they will have all the type of products they will be dealing. So they may not be. And here we have like clothes shops, are there in that like ready-made items are sold by some customers, and like clothes, so pieces like shirt piece or such kind of things are sold by other type of people. But they will have a quite large amount of variety of products will be there. So different items, different type of products they will be dealing with. Okay, or some bigger shops are there like margin free markets or departmental stores, like they will have plenty of items, so plenty of different varieties of products they will be having. This category of retailers has a greater credibility in the minds of the customers, and they are in a position to provide greater services to the customers, such as home delivery, guarantees, repairs, credit facilities, availability of spares, etc. So we have more trust on such kind of shopkeepers other than the itinerary traders, because itinerary traders, they come and they sell the product and they go, and after that we don't have any relation with them. So they may come or they may come next time or not come, that we don't know. So we cannot have much trust on these type of product people. But there is like, if there's a showroom there, shop there, even if that person may not be there, but the shop will be there, So next, if you purchase a product from there, tomorrow if you are having, or after 1 week if you are having some problem, you can take the product to the shopkeeper there, and we can tell him that this product is not working, and either you have to replace, or this any problem is there, you can contact with the person, So that is there, and they provide some kind of other services, like some are providing like a home delivery will be there. So like you just make a phone call, then they will bring the product to your home. Just you have to order, or like nowadays this like corona lockdown and all was there. At that time, people there, especially the grocery shopkeepers and all, they were providing home delivery services and all. So they will bring the product and they give in we were getting mostly from the shops, we were getting products in our school itself. So we were ordering bulk, like all the families together we order, and they will bring in one vehicle and they will deliver the product. So we need not to go to markets, and they bring the products like. So most of the shopkeepers, they will have home delivery systems or home delivery services, and in the city areas and all, people those who are living in the flats and all, they have like regular customers are there. So if you are in a particular flat, they know the number of your flat and all, and if you just make an order, they will deliver the product in the home itself. Especially the food items also, like some hotels and all are there. They are providing home delivery services. Now in a local area, in our area, we don't have much amount of these facilities, but in the city areas, people are getting more home delivery services are there. So there are so many apps and all. Also, apps are there different. This is a company itself or the shop itself. They are providing like pizza delivery. Pizzas are there, or such kind of food items, especially they are providing on home delivery systems and all are there. And even other items also, other type of product, whatever products that you want to have, you can have a home delivery and all is provided. And guarantees. So when you purchase a product, the company will give you a guarantee. So it's like if one, especially like electronic products or like a kitchen utensils and all are there. So these type of things, like if you purchase a pressure cooker, like 5-year guarantee, or pressure cooker, you don't know? Yes, sir. Prestige. Okay, whatever. They give like a 5-year guarantee, 2-year guarantee, like that. Iron box, or like a mixer, grinder, or this one juicer. All these type of things are there. Electronic products mostly they give 1 year, 2 year, or 5 year, like that. Different guarantee and all is provided. And repairs, by chance, like imagine that if some products they don't have, may not have guarantee also. But imagine like if you are having some problem, you take it back to the shop, then they repair the product and give. So they, if there is even though there may not be guarantee, but the shopkeeper itself, they will be taking responsibility of repairing the product. Or sometimes they provide credit facilities. So you need not to pay the full amount. You can pay like some 50% or 25%, and the remaining money they will give in credit. Especially some grocery shop and all. some people are there, see, like they have account and all, no? This like if rice or wheat and all, this we are purchasing, and no need to pay the money fully. You just have to make account there, and your name and all they will be writing and noting down what are the products that you are purchasing. And mostly towards the end of the month, you have to pay the money together. So they will calculate total money together, or once in a week, or such a way it is there. So some shops and all, they are providing this type of facilities. Or even if you don't have money, you can purchase. So such kind of facilities are provided. And availability of spares. Say like imagine that if you are purchasing a bike or a car and all, and the spare parts are required. See like if like a mirror is broken, so you have to replace the mirror. So the spare parts are available, needed, or brake or oil or different type of parts are there. So sometimes the spare parts may be required. So then that we can purchase spare parts. So these companies, their shops, they provide the spare parts. These are the different characteristics. Next we have to study is about the types of fixed shops. The fixed shop retailers can be classified into two distinct types on the basis of the size of their operations. They are small shopkeepers and large retailers. So they are based on the size, we can divide them into mainly two categories: small and large. Small shopkeepers and large retailers. The different types of retailers falling under the above two broader heads are discussed. See like a fixed shop, small retailers. So small retailer, one main category. In that there are so many subcategories. So first one is general stores. General stores are most commonly found in a local market and residential areas. As the name indicates, these shops carry stock of a variety of products required to satisfy the day-to-day needs of the customers residing in nearby localities. Such stores remain open for long hours at a convenient timing and often provide credit facilities to some of their regular customers. So general stores means like normally in our area and all we have so many shops are there. They are like grocery items are there, or even other items, any type of products are there. Or instead for one family, what are the things required? Almost all the items you will get from that particular shop. So such kind of a shop is called as the general stores. Like this Grahika and all, like one shop is there, so where you get almost all type of products. Such kind of shops are called as the general stores. Okay, and they provide and they will be there nearby our locality. Some in every village you will find that such kind of a shop will be there, general store type, and almost all type of products will be available. And they know, see, like their customers are almost regular customers. Means in one village one shop will be there, and people in that village they are purchasing, and people are very familiar with the shopkeeper also. So sometimes when they are not having money, then also they can purchase, and afterwards they can pay the money. Credit facility and all is provided. So in our village any shop is there, so you can go and purchase and come. And imagine that your father is not there at home, so you are in need of product, you can go suddenly and purchase, and you will say that your father will pay the money. So he knows that who are you and who is your father. All these details they know. So they are not going to ask any big questions and all. They will just note down it in the name of your father, and it will be there. And when your father comes to the shop, then they will pay the money. So that kind of such a relationship will be maintained. The biggest advantage of some stores is in terms of convenience to the customers in buying products of daily use, such as grocery items, soft drinks, toiletry products, stationery, and confectionery. At most of their customers are residents of the same locality, and an important factor contributing their success is the image of the owner and the rapport he has established with them. So see like the relationship. So these shops are running because of based on the relationship of the shopkeeper with the different people. So in that locality, see like you imagine that if you are going to the market, in the area market itself, you will find that there may be at least some 30 or 40 general stores are. Yes. But we go to only a particular shop. So regularly we visit one company or one shop, because with the relationship, how that man is dealing with us, and what sort of facilities they are providing. So normally, like we may have, normally it is in our own village there will be a shop. and we are all familiar in that village. All members will be familiar with that person. So the relationship, interpersonal relationship, is the most common factor of success of this business. If you don't, there in the area also, if you go, there are some shopkeepers are there. They don't maintain the relationship, so they don't know that like if a customer is coming and standing. Here I was there in one shop I had gone once, and I asked for a particular product, and he did not reply. Okay, and he was giving customer, and not this is a type of grocery type of shop. So when I went and I asked for a particular product, he did not respond anything, and he was dealing with another man. So there was a man standing there, and he was talking with that person, and not even dealing product, but he was just talking. And I waited for around 2 minutes time. They waited. Again I asked him whether this product is there or not. Then he said, once I told. Okay. So after some around 5 to 8 minutes I waited there. And after that he said that this product is not, and after that the other man had gone, and after that I asked him whether this product is there, then he said it is not there. Okay. So if he knows that this is not there, so why he wants to make me wait there? So first time when I went and asked, he could have told he is not very much busy, he is just talking with another person, and he can just say no, that is enough, and I will go and I will search for another this one. So since he did not answer, I was expecting that the product will be there. So thinking like that, I am waiting there, and around 5 to 8 minutes I waited there. But after that he is telling that this product is not there, and I never went to that shop again. Whatever may be the product that they are giving. I usually go, regularly I used to go to that shop, but after this incident I never went to that shop. Okay. So in that near the bridge, one shop is here. Near the bridge. Name and all I don't know. No, this side.
Two shops together?
Okay. 3 shops are there. Okay. So, and in some areas, so some places are there where we go, then suddenly, even if we are going to some few shops are there, especially this Grahika and all, that man is very freely behaving, So whenever we go there, then he will find if the product is not there. So we had asked for some, we are purchasing Eastern one company is there, masalas they are providing. So this product is anywhere in this area, it is not available. So and we just talk to that person. Then what do you want, any type of products? If you want, then you can ask. And we asked for the Eastern product, and he said that he will search in Lucknow. So he is taking the products from Lucknow, and he brought those products. And now in shop they are bringing that masalas, all these things are there. So this is that company is located in Kerala, and it is good quality products. And comparing with the products here, the price is even below. Okay. So such kind of so after. And even nowadays, during the lockdown season, we were not going to the shop. And whenever after that, when we meet him, then he is saying that nowadays you are not coming to the shop. What happened to you? Or what is your problem? Or such kind of. This is a very friendly way they will be speaking. So the relationship that we maintain with the customers, based on that, the shops will be increasing. So to some shops, if you go, they talk very freely, and they also say, imagine that if the product is not there itself, then also they will speak in a very friendly manner, very nice way. Clothes or anything like that. And sometimes some shopkeepers are there. Imagine that you are going to purchase, imagine like a jacket if you want to purchase, then you go there and they will display different type of products. They are, even though we may not be purchasing, or the product which we are demanding may not be there, then also they keep on showing different products. Some shopkeepers are there we go and ask, then they don't show also, because they are too much lazy that it may be there inside the go down and all, and from there how to carry it, open it, then again show it. Then after that, if you don't like, then we have to they have to rearrange the product. So because of that, they are not ready to display the product. So some shopkeepers are like that, but some are very much friendly. So those who are behaving friendly and those who are creating good relationship with the customers will be able to continue. Especially this is the one of the important characteristics required for the general stores. Okay, then enough. So general store, first one. Second one is specialty shops. This type of retail store is of late becoming very popular, particularly in urban areas. Instead of selling a variety of products of different types, these retail stores specialize in the sale of a specific line of product. For example, shops selling children's garments, menswear, ladies' shoes, toys and gift, school uniforms, college books, or consumer electronic goods. These are some of the commonly found stores of this type in the marketplace. So specialty shops. Nowadays people are so much interested. So earlier people were going into a particular shop and purchase all the type of products and come. That was there, isn't it? But now people are more interested in like a specialty shops. Like if you go, like ladies store is there. So if you go there, that shop almost all the products are made only for the purpose of ladies, you know. So like some eyeliner or these type of products will be there. All type of products which are required for the ladies, that will be provided there. And there are also some shops are there only made for kids. Okay, so in Basti when I went there once, I found a shop was there. So there was one entire shop was full of kids items, only products for kids. Or no other products are there, like some toys are there, dresses are there, whatever you want for the kids are available there. Educational toys, educational materials, everything are available. So such a kind of shops. So they are dealing with only particular line of product. And if men's showrooms are there, so only men's product will be there, isn't it? So men's apparels and all like that shops are there. So there will be providing only products for the men. Okay, and for women separate shop will be there for different age groups of also different such shops are there. So they are particularly pointing out towards a particular type of customers only. Okay, that is called specialty shops. So they have some particular or some special kind of customers only. So some electronic products. Okay, so some shops are selling only electronic products. Such kind of particular products, mobile shops, laptop shops, you know. So some type of shops are there. Mobile shop means only mobile shops are there. Some laptop shops are there, or computer shops are there. They are in Basti there is like one Priya Electronics, one company is there. Shops, you know. Have you heard? Prabha? No, Risharia, Priya Electronics. Okay, whatever. Or there is like some watch shop, you know, watch and clock only. This type of, so only only few items will be there, or few type of product. One line of product will be sold in that shops. You school uniform, like here we have one that shop is that Allahabad stationery in that, and they are only dealing with our school. You know, mostly only products of our school is available. Other schools also maybe there, or a few items are there, but they are mainly concentrating on on this one. So such kind of some particular items will be sold. So such kind of shops are called specialty shops. The specialty shops are generally located in a central place where a large number of customers can be attracted, and they provide a wide choice to the customers in the selection of goods. So they provide in that particular choice, they will have plenty of items, plenty of products will be there. Okay, so kids items are there, kids products means all type of kids products will be available there. The next one is street stall holders. These small vendors are commonly found at the street crossings or other places where flow of traffic is heavy. They attract floating customers and deal mainly in goods of a cheap variety like hosiery products, toys, cigarettes, soft drinks, etc. They get their supplies from local suppliers as well as wholesalers. The total area covered by the stall is very limited, and therefore they handle goods on a very small scale. Their main advantage is in providing convenient services to the customers in buying some of the items of their needs. So these street stall holders are there. They are like, as I told you, like this this one pan masala shop and all small shops like that. Pan masalas are there. So that They are hanging so many things like, or what is that? This one, what is that red color one? Leaf pan, pan. Okay, so such kind of products, small shops will be there, or some like bus stations and all are there nearby that. Wherever the people are getting gathered, some bus station nearby the bus station or near in front of the railway station, all this type of area, they have small shop will be there, but it is a fixed shop. Okay, so the other shops, some like a pan shop and such kind of things are there, or which can be movable. These are a fixed shop. Means there may be a small shop only, but it is a fixed one. Okay, that is called as this type of product. Then and last type of shops are there called as a second-hand goods shop. Second-hand. These shops dealing second-hand or used goods like books, clothes, automobiles, furniture, and other household goods. Generally, persons with a modest means purchase goods from such shops. The goods are sold at lower prices. Such shops may also stock rare objects of historical value and antique items which are sold at rather heavy prices to the people who have a special interest in such antique goods. The shop selling second-hand goods may be located at a street crossing or in busy streets in the form of a stall having very little structure, a table or a temporary platform to display the books, or may have reasonably good infrastructure as in the case of those selling furniture or used cars or scooters or motorcycles. So this second-hand goods shop means that there are some type of shops are there. They are selling used product. Once if a person is already used, like some shops are there, like especially Basti and all, you will find that there are like used books shops are there. So there you can see, like you are already like you are a school student, 1 year you are studying. Then after that, this book means some students are there. Their books, even after completing 1 year, the book remain as new. Their much use is not there, so the books will be remaining fresh, just like the new one. Okay, so after 1 year, like you are studying 11th class, and after that when you go to 12th class, you can sell this book. So then to such a shop, like you can sell these books normally like to the paper sellers and all, but they for kilogram and all they charge very less money. Like for 1 kilogram you get some 10 rupees, 20 rupees like that. 7 rupees. Okay, whatever. Okay, so such a very small price only we are getting, but these type of useful products like these books and so on are there. If it is much like writing or much damage and all is not there, then you can sell it to such kind of shops, and there they will provide little more money. And people, those who want to purchase the books also can purchase from there. Okay, so like you don't want to purchase a new book, but old one book is only required, then you can go to such shops. So or some like books required for some like exams and all. See, like you are writing some BSc exams or some like a NET exam or any kind of particular exams and all are there. So for that, just for writing that exam only, you need that book. After that, you may not be required. So you can purchase this type of books will be there, and you will, if the price of the product in the market will be some 200 rupees, you will get in 50 or 70 rupees. You will get this product from the such kind of shop. Only thing is that it is already used by somebody else. If it is not a fresh product, it might be used. Or some people are there, those especially like these books, like big books like novels and books and all are there. So those books they purchase, and once they read this novel, if you purchase like 250 rupees or 400 rupees, you pay for a novel and you read once. After that, anytime, once only you will read one novel. Maximum 2 times you will read. After that this book, some people used to keep their books. Some people do not have the habit of keeping, so they can sell this book. Okay, so in that way, after the once normally when you purchase a book, once you read, then that book is over. Okay, so such a way they can sell that. And like cars and bikes and so on, this one is having more scope on this type of products like car. So if people they have some, especially some rich people and all in the city areas, these are very much common. Like people they have a trend of using latest cars. Okay, so they purchase a car and they use it maybe for 6 months or 1 year. They will use it. By the time a new car will come, so they may not be happy with the same product. The product they sell it for the these shops and they purchase the new one. Okay, or bike also like that, or in this OLX or this type of applications are also available for Quicker, OLX, all these apps. So in that also we can sell. But these are the people, those who deal with the second-hand products. Okay, thank you so much.